a little bit slower than thought to come around. Here he is staring down Kennard. Inside, Grant Williams.
Big piece of that. But not only do you have a foul, but you also got a technical. Who got the technical? It's 30 seconds into the game, Jonesy, and you're already using words I have no idea what they mean.
Come on, Arizona, baby. Go on. Almost 92 right now. 51 from the field, 40 from behind the three-point line.
And you look at the Clippers' success. They have two guys averaging 20 plus with 50, 40, 90. That's just unheard of. Those high level, efficient, you got to use these minutes that are going to be available with Paul George out to kind of get yourself going. Let's see.
Here's the third one on the way.
There we go, right on cue.
Grant Williams tasked with trying to stick Kawhi Leonard, rolls in with one hand and extends for the layup. Leonard stopped on a dime, palmed the ball with one hand, and missed the spinning shot. That can do it, man. You talk about something really unique. How hard is that?
It's next to impossible. You look at that as you see Kawhi knock down that free throw jumper from his spot. Yeah, you would, but if I was sitting on the bench when he came back there, like, man, that was trash.
6-point lead. Leonard gets to his spot, rims out, and here's Peyton Pritchard. 4-2 6-game road trip. Richard, they always talk about that first game back home.
Guys are staying the night versus getting on planes and landing at 4 in the morning. When we would go from San Francisco back to New York, land at 4 a.m. and then have a game the following day. So I think it's getting better.
Instant offense at times off the bench. And the lead is down to 3. Leonard off the screen. Robert Williams picked him up. Good help defense by the Celtics.
It's kind of taken over that spot as kind of a glue guy, which pushes him to have that ability to score off that bench.
Shemi Ojale missing the baseline 3.
Him and his health and that ankle, quick recovery, because he was rolling and so was the Houston Rockets.
Yeah. Clippers with plenty of time to get one off here. Kawhi between his legs fires, and that's going to be the end of the first 12 minutes of play. Drives baseline on Kennard. Relocates in the corner. Quick catch and shoot. That one off the mark. While they were gone, and it can at times be a helpless feeling, especially during these COVID times that we're living in. Leonard on the steal. Well, it's time to check out what is seen and unseen, brought to you by Tide Hygienic Clean. 25 or more on 50. Throughout those numbers, if you're being compared to the great Bob McAdoo, Richard Jefferson, I know that's a little bit outside your demographic. You're a lot younger than me. After that Edwards jumper, the league lead back at 14. Leonard behind the Ibaka screen. Stare down mid-range jumper.
Off of offensive rebounding and defense and just being a presence down low.
And Richard, besides that
yeah, those are times that we don't talk about.
Okay.
So what hand are you, dog?
You'll have to give me the whole story on that sometime. Leonard missing the 3.
But again, the turnovers have kept the Celtics alive. 9 giveaways, 14 Celtic points. Tatum, there's a whistle and a foul will go against.
If you want to get your free throws up by a couple, you almost have to double your paint attacks.
Interesting. Like that. Kawhi Leonard with the fadeaway on the baseline, knocks it in. Under a minute to go. 13-point lead for the Clippers. They've led from the opening tip. Tatum punches it home, says it with his chest. And Carson Edwards gets the start here in the second half. Tatum off the Thompson screen, elbow jumper missing. And one and done at the offensive end. Kawhi pushing it, but all the way into the paint, went out of bounds off of his leg. Boston ball. Nice baseline pass. Williams working against Batum. Put his chest into Batum, but couldn't get the shot to fall.
And now a quick word from Sweet James. One more coming for Kawhi. He is 7 of 9 from the free throw line here tonight. Now 8 of 10.
you're constantly trying to get out of your comfort zone. You're constantly trying to improve, and sometimes that can be more of a leader, be more vocal. Kawhi Leonard wants to win. That's why he's been so successful. That's why he's one of the best defensive players of this era. You know, and when he started in San Antonio with Greg Popovich and Tim Duncan and all of those guys, he was able to just be quiet because the system and the infrastructure was already there. You know, he had never been in a place where he had to be a vocal leader until last year came along. And so I'm not surprised to see him doing more of that this year.
Tatum cross court, extra pass, Carson Edwards. Here's Kemba Walker from the foul line, a little bit strong and boarded. Now one-on-one against Grant Williams. Spins underneath and got it with a reverse. Seen a lot of point forward action in this game. His usage rate higher without Brown in the lineup. And he misses the three.
And that's one of those opportunities when you talk about, okay, how does he get to the free throw line? You know, I'm not saying that, you know, he's settled, as you see Batum with the offensive rebound. Wow.
You can hear Ty Lue imploring the Clippers to keep the ball moving. The ball knocked out of bounds off of Leonard's knee. So the Celtics will have possession.
But they just didn't do a very good job on the glass. So this quarter, they have done a much better job on the glass.
Leonard missing. Tipped up.
As I say that, and then they give up an offensive rebound. That was my
procession to the charity stripe here tonight. That's his 13th free throw, folks.
We mentioned how good the Clippers are in the third quarter, but equally impressive, at least offensively.
Leonard behind the screen from deep. Short, he gets it back. Leonard behind the screen from deep. Short, he gets it back. What a turnaround here in the period for Boston. Batum off the screen. Got it. Laces another three.
Yeah, he
wanted
knows.
to let him know, Rich.
he knows, but you know, look, to his point, the Clippers have dominated this glass. What they really need to do now is do a much better job guarding the three.
And Tatum up now to Kemba Walker. Walker just lost the handle, gave it away to Morris. A little bit of rust falling off of his game, and Terrence Mann converts it at the other end for the Clippers. All over Williams, and now the switch. Teague trying to stick Leonard. Man, that's a tough shot. Well within reach of that, with plenty of time to play. 4 minutes to go. Boston up by a bucket. Kawhi got to his spot.
And once again, a chance to take the lead. Leonard behind the defense. Draws a crowd, spins away, back in the saddle again. 108 to 106.
Leonard guarded by Tatum. Leonard in his bag. Good defense by Tatum. Of the game, they double team Kawhi. He gives it up. Williams for the lead. Got it. And the Clippers go up one.
Are not going anywhere. Tatum picks up his dribble, throws it to Batum, and then the Clippers give it right back.
What a huge turnaround.
Walker zigs and zags his way down the lane, and now the Celtics take the lead by one.
Marcus Morris to inbound for Los Angeles. Into Kawhi. Going to work quickly. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Lou Williams. Tatum switches on to him. Kawhi guarded by Ojale for the tie. Off the mark. Williams with the board.